that really gets things going. So we'll start with those two things, right? So the biggest update we've had so far is a bulk CSV upload, which brings a lot of power into the My Top list. The My Top list makes it super easy to start searching for stuff. Also, the search is called the Jeopardy search on from eBay to Amazon. If you're scrolling through eBay, now you have a Jeopardy search for Amazon. So I'll start going through those. Let me see if I can share my screen. Screen share. Run an app. Full screen. Cool. Now let's get going. Okay. So some of the new cool features we have. One is if you have the new LacROI extension downloaded, it will be up tonight. So I'll probably wait till tonight. Let's actually see if it is up. Google Chrome Store. We just got it from a developer, so it might take a little while to get up. But if you don't have it, let's go to the LacROI store or the Chrome store and let's look up LacROI. Let's see what's. No, it still hasn't uploaded yet. So the last uploaded was 10 days ago. The newest upload will probably be tonight. We just got it from our guys, so I'll show you guys how to use it. We're going to go into, let's say, I know we were searching Milwaukee, I think it was last week. So let's go to Milwaukee. This is automatically going to upload this this click right here. So it's going to have this big ass Amazon button. We might make it a little bit smaller. But this big Amazon button, we're going to go to, we can now search and filter by new. If you want to go to new, used, or whatever you want to do, pre-owned, and then you're going to click on this Amazon button. It's going to search the exact title into the listing. So what I do is sometimes if there's a brand new listing, it's going to have new listing and it's hard to find. But now here it is. So without the new listing or that new listing up top, because if we look at it, what we're searching is this whole listing thing. So if we scroll down something that's not a brand new listing, which is probably, this is a big category, so probably pretty low. It will find just what it's asking for, right? Let's try this one here. Whoops. Back. See if this search is, yep, here we go. See, now it pulls up the exact title. So this is Jeopardy search on this. Now we can see the exact cost and how much we were looking to buy it for. Obviously, this is at cost because it's something that's sponsored. We don't deal with anything that's sponsored. Makes it almost impossible to find stuff because this lot of stuff's going to be high price because that's why they're paying the extra cost. You're trying to find stuff that's new listings and that's harder to find. A good thing is auctions too, right? We've looked at it yesterday. We use Easy Sniper, but there's a bunch of auction sites out there that really can help. So that's one of the first little calls on Amazon or on eBay. If you guys search on eBay, if you do like lots on eBay, like let's do Milwaukee lot. Milwaukee lot, and now we're going to search this little clicker here. So again, I don't do anything that has the sponsored title on, but let's see this stuff here. So lot of 2. That is not a good one. Let's see if we can actually find this. Sometimes, again, this is only searching the title, so we got to get rid of it. Open box. Here it is right here. So it's full price, so we want to skip that one. Here, this one is right here. Let's give this one a search. I can already tell this is a no-go just because there's no reviews. If there's no reviews, it's an automatic skip. So let's kick off these ones. And ooh, this one might be good. Tick 50-pack tracker. Brand new lot of 15. That's a massive lot. So we're gonna do is click on here. Okay, 50-pack. Tick tracker 4-pack. I think this might be it right here. So let's jump in here. Yep, this is a 50-pack, so $100. 44. It's pretty high in terms of the search rank. Honestly, it's not a bad product. Even though it's high in search rank, you can see reason why, right? So it was moving down here relatively well, but recently it's sold out. You can see right here, it's sold out. It's jumped up in price and went back down in price, and now it's starting to sell again. So we can run our Jungle Scout real fast. Let me log into my Jungle Scout. So I'm logging into my Jungle Scout. Let's see what the Jungle Scout says. This one actually might be a relatively good product to buy. So let's get out of this garbage. Get out of this one. Where was it? This one here. So I'm gonna run the Jungle Scout. Monthly sales. Wow. Actually moving a lot. That might be because if you see this arrow here, means an extra one. So actually it's moving pretty well randomly. I'm not really sure that's 100% accurate, but it's at least moving some. You can see here there's actually a lot of good movement. I would say yes on this, right? So if this is $100 for this pack, let's go here. So a lot of 15, not bad. That's actually a relatively good price. And he has a bunch of them too. This might be a great little buy, maybe a little flip. So let's check, what was I gonna do? Check this. So right now, a lot of 15. Let me do the math real fast. A lot of 15, and they want $1,000 for it. So $1,000, divide that by 15, $66. So we're already making money right here. Not a lot, right? Maybe 20%, not bad actually. So it's actually not a bad little buy. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm going to click on this listing, and he has 3 of them. So it means he has 45 units. I want to contact this guy. I'm like, yo, what can you do for all these? I'm looking for all of them. Can you do a certain number, right? So even if we get it for, let's say we get it for 750, divide that by 15 equals, that's $50 a pop. That's what we're looking for. Looking to buy all 45 units that you if you have any more, let me know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna see if I can buy all 45 units. Also, what can you do for them? Question mark. I'm gonna send this to him, and he'll probably reach out. He'll probably reach out to me the next day. We can start buying. We can start actually getting more and more content from that. That's a good little guy. So that Jeopardy color we just did from that page was actually relatively useful. So again, click on this Amazon button and it becomes very, very useful too and helpful, super helpful. Oh, here's some more. Wow. Okay, this is actually starting to get interesting. This guy has a bunch of them. 60 units. What is that? Comes $3,000. It's 3 times 60. Not bad. That's actually a lot better buy. So he has 60 units. 60 equals. This is actually our price we're looking for. So this is actually a great buy, and it's relatively expensive too. I might pick this up for myself. So $50. $50. This is a 58% ROI, guys. That's really good. That's actually very good. And I think we can sell it too. So can we sell it? Yeah, we can sell it. All right, cool. I'm gonna add this to my cart actually. Make sure these are all good. The 50. Yep, these are exactly what I'm looking for. I want to add this to my cart, and I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to reach out to him and see if I can get it for cheaper. This is the biggest one probably. It's like, yo, we take $2,000 for this. If we can get it for $2,000, guys, this becomes very cheap. So $2,000 times it by 60 divided by 60. That's $33 unit. Oops, my spelling is bad. My fingers are cold, so it's hard to type. Even if we don't, right now it's a 58% ROI, which is really good, but let's see if we can get it for even cheaper. That's the goal with all this stuff, is to make as much money as possible. So yeah, that was actually really interesting. The first little lot we clicked on worked pretty well. So what I'm gonna do is just go down here, wait till this loads. Why isn't this loading? There we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit lot of load, depending on the internet speed. Maybe even these. Let's go with this buzzsaw. So it looks like a couple units. Nah. $7.99. 6 units. I would probably pass on that one just because it takes too much time to even do the math on it. A lot of this one's gonna be hard to see because there's really nothing that you can tell in it. So I'd skip that one. What else can we do? Let's see what else. This one's useful. Again, it's that mixed lot in there. Here, this is actually with Arbor a lot of 5. I kind of like this one. This one looks interesting. What is this? 2.5 inch. 3.5 inch ice hardened bolts, yada yada yada. I think this one might no, it's a 3 inch right here. Yeah, so all we're looking for is a similar one that we see. So again, this is just gonna grab that title and search in that title. What else can we do? Let's see. We can even do some of these. I think if it's a 3 inch or a 3.5, it'd be more useful. So that's kind of the first one. That's where the really useful one is this Amazon button we install. Again, it'll be the new update. Download a new update. It's gonna be in the Chrome store. We're gonna release it tonight, so get it tomorrow. Let me see. Let me actually hit up the software engineers and see what's cracking. Um, cool. Now let's jump back to see what everybody is. If you guys have any questions so far, let me know. I think this is it. Dougie in the house. What up, Doug? Hell yeah, man. Thank you. Cool. Let's see if we can see anything. If you guys have any questions so far, we got a decent amount of people in here so far. If you guys have any questions, I'll show you the next. I'll show you the bulk CSV upload, which is very, very, very helpful, and how we do it. But that's the little that's the Jeopardy call that we're releasing. That Amazon search. It's helpful when you're searching on eBay and not going through our software, right? So if you're just playing the search on eBay, that is going to be one of the most important things. Is clicking that button. It speeds it up. Speeds up the process of search really, really fast. Okay, since we have no questions, let's go to this. Let's go to the next section. Let's go to one of these products. Let's go to those hardened bolts. Let's go to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this new. I'm going to go to this person's. Let's see who's selling it. There's only one person selling it, I think. New. Yeah, there's only one person selling it other than this by Amazon, maybe. Let's see who's selling this. Nope, same guy. Masgear. Okay, so Masgear is selling this. I would definitely going to pick this up if I have a chance to. So I'll probably say each one of these spikes is a sale. So 16 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we can each go close. This might help out. Each one of these is a sale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 a month. We're gonna have to hold it for a little while if we buy too many. So that 15 pack will probably be the best option. 1 15 pack. I'm not sure why it's telling us it's selling this many. But it is monthly sales. This is massive. So you can tell this is kind of off. If we go, let's go to the single one, and I'll show you the next section. Because this is what is picking up. This is what is really picking up all this mass amount of quantity that's going through here. It's grabbing both these. This one's going to be on point, actually. You can tell just by, look, this is a 0 daily sales. This one should be more daily sales than this one. I'm not sure if we can break them apart and sell them separately, but if we can, that's going to be even better. 4-pack. 4-pack instead of 50-pack. Not bad. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this Masgear guy. He's definitely a wholesaler, so maybe not him. Let's see who else has this. This thing right here. So we're gonna do filter it to new. Filter to new. Let's skip these big players here. I like this guy better. He's a lot easier to see his sales. So Westlake storefront, waste no any time. This guy sells a lot of toys and weird stuff, honestly. A lot of weird stuff, but this is exactly what we're looking for. Not a lot of expensive items. That's where I'm not a big fan of selling anything under $10, so I might skip this guy just because he has really nothing of actual like high value. Yeah, let's skip this guy. Let's get somebody else. Cool. Yeah, let's go this top guy actually. The Masgear dude. Sorry if you're Masgear, but take all your stuff. A lot of holiday wrapping. Okay, at least he has some other unique stuff in here that sells for a lot higher. Like, these are interesting. Remington, that's cool. Yeah, so I would definitely start copying this guy's store. Let's run through his products. Okay, so even these 7s, we'll probably kick these out when we see them. But all I'm gonna do is just start loading more results, starting to go down. Nikes. So we can't. I know I can't sell Nikes, but some of you guys might be able to sell Nikes. Here's some of those Milwaukee things again. Milwaukee, he sells a lot of tools. Not really high sales in terms of average monthly sales so far is pretty good. Interesting. He sells a lot of interesting stuff. Definitely a wholesaler. You can just tell by he has so much Nike things. You have to be moving a lot of product to sell Nike things, or have an old account. One of those two. Before Shoegate would be helpful. But he has some interesting stuff in here. I'm not sure if we can sell this clothing. Most clothing brands are gated for us. Sometimes not really. Sometimes they are. Okay, I'll probably stop here. We'll get the gist once I show you guys how to do this. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna grab this. I use Jungle Scout. There's a bunch of other people. I'm gonna download CSV. Let's grab the CSV here. Let's go to title format, import. We're gonna go to files. Actually, you can just drag it. Current sheet's fine. Cool. So all I'm going to do is grab all these ASINs. Actually, first I'm going to filter these real fast. So let's go to Z to A. I'm going to take out everything that has 0. So the guy doesn't have a lot of good stuff. Let's actually see if this guy's stuff's actually decent. He's the only seller on this. I'd probably say probably not, unless he's driving traffic to it. Yeah, this is slow. This guy's not a very good seller. In terms of how big he is, he's not very, very good, which is not a good sign. So I might have to skip some of this guy's stuff, but let's grab what we have, and I'll show you guys what to do. Let's take these out. Take these out. Now let's grab this ASINs. Copy them. Let's make a new spreadsheet. Okay. Okay. And up top, you want to do Amazon underscore ASIN. That's the biggest thing. And then you want to download this into a CSV comma separated values spreadsheet. So we're going to download this CSV. We're going to jump over to here. We're going to go to this. We're going to go to this little icon here. I'll do 2 things with this. I'll show you guys 2 things. One, whenever you guys do this on the new stuff, this is going to be the template you're going to have. So if you change this price, like whatever the max price is, I'd say I do $9,999 just because if you want to change, if you do majority categories, you can do that. Or if you have min, max, sales rank, or new sellers, you can do that real fast. So let's go to top. We're going to upload CSV. Upload CSV. Oh, it's going to be hard to find. Let's get go. Applications. Okay, let me actually download this in another version, another name. ASIN test list comp. Okay. Here we go. Let's jump back to here. Here. Downloads. Cool. Upload this file. Takes a few seconds. Let's see if it works. Again, this is the brand new update, guys, that's coming out. Cool, it worked. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to now do a few things. One, check and see if Hey, also, if you you are declined to connect with us, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to here. Now, if you jump into your LacROI, let's see if my top works. Perfect. So my top works. Um, the window's already built in. Cool. So now the edit function works on this. So now if we can edit this, let's say this actually is pretty close. Wallet Polo 210. So it's gonna search. This is gonna search the title. So let's say we click on this. It's gonna search that exact title up here. So that's useful. This one might actually be relatively good buy really quickly too. And below here is gonna search the brand and model. So if you want to change the brand and model, you can always change the brand and model. Let's get rid of that oil tan. Might be harder to find a little bit, but let's see. So now let's see if this works. Cool, it did work. Only kicker is now we get to know it's oil tan color. It's going to bring up all of these. Might be it's sand color. This is going to be hard to find without that extra information. Let's go just tan out that. Cool. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it's not pulling up results. That means either it's not there, or just the keywords isn't working. Certified RFID. This one might be it. This kicker. I can't see it. It's pretty close. One size. Let's see. Here we go. Taupe brown. Might be brown. Yeah, pretty close to brown, honestly. This one might actually be a good little buy. Polo. A very, very high seller rating. So you know this guy is legit, right? So I would buy off this guy for sure. This one might actually be on point. This is actually some good ROI on one of our first little flips. Yeah, 100% ROI. Not bad. I would probably say yes for that one. I would be iffy though, just to make 100% sure. Polo 201. I would check the color when it got in. That's not bad. It's 100%. Let's actually add it. See, this guy has too. He's not available. Cool. Add to cart. Sweet. So before we jump into that, let's see how many sales this thing has. Jump to that ASIN. Oh, yeah. So oil tan, there's actually two colors that Amazon sells. There is this, what is this? Brown. Okay, so that's interesting. This one's like a dark brown. This one's another color. But if we buy it for $10, it means we make 50% ROI. It's not bad. Only kicker is I'd make sure that it is that oil color. And let's see if the sales rank below. Okay, then this is interesting. See how this got out of some sales rank. So this is because it went into a subcategory. The subcategory is now, yeah, it's not even in a category. That's weird. Yeah, so this one's gonna be interesting to see. I'm guessing it's gonna be selling some because the rating's high. It's a decent brand, and it's easy to see that it might be worth a shot for one. I'd probably test it out with one. Seeing this keeper graph, I'd test it out with one because this here, you can tell it just stops randomly. But this here is selling a good amount, probably a few, like 30 to 40. Even 7 right now. So let's say it does only sell 7, and then this other color, this dark brown, selling 18. Both are pretty good. This one went up in price, just heads up. Let's see this broke line here too. Interesting. Cool. So that's like the new update with that is that CSV upload my top list. Now you can run through your competitor stores really quickly. So now all we do is just go down this and start clicking on them. Make sure that the brand and model is the same. Let's jump this to 100. We're going to do anything that's low end. Milwaukee. This one works actually really well. 2290, 2291. That's interesting. Not a bad price point here. So this one's selling for 180 bucks, roughly 40% ROI before fees. Not bad. Honestly, this is a relatively good listing. So I would just stick up top here. So here 80 watching. This guy's selling. This guy's moving some. He has a lot in stock. You can tell he has a lot in stock because he has two listings, two separate listings, which is interesting. Also here, so let's go to too cheap here. Let's see CT. Let's check those. It's going for this price is actually going for cheaper on Amazon, which is nice to see. So let's go to this one as well. Bucks relative small. 2, 3. You have no go on those ones. Now this is interesting. I don't really ever see those that often. I don't really do tools that often just because this is cash for us. This one's good. This one's gonna be pretty close. So I'd make an offer on this one for sure. This one I would try to. Wow, that's actually $40 freaking $8 shipping. Nope. I'll try to snipe this one right there. These guys want a lot of money for shipping costs. Watch out for that shipping cost. I'd make an offer on this one for sure. Let's see how many it sells a month. Yeah, this is moving. You can just tell. All right, there's two things. This one's for sure moving. I don't even check the Jungle Scout. One, because there's so much movement here, and there's actually movement on this seller account. You want things to be going down because it means less people are selling, which means there's more demand. Cool. Those are the two biggest updates. Let me see if anybody has questions. If any questions, how do you find if the model is an old model, not latest, to avoid problems? Simple Google search on. Yes, definitely. I'll do both of those, guys. All right, so how do you find out if the model is an old model, not latest model, to avoid problems? Simple Google search. Usually the model should match up, right? So are you saying like versions, or are you saying like because the exact model should match up, but versions may change. If you're doing electronics, versions will change from like version 2 to version 3. Can you slow down and explain what you should be looking for? Yeah, Hendo, there's two things that you're looking for. Obviously, ROI. Right now, I'm just showing you guys the two new methods that we have and the two new software updates. But I'll go slow and I'll show you exactly what we're looking for in general, right? I'll do Doug asked that question, and then I will hit Hendo's question up right now. So Hendo, what we're looking for is good ROI that we can make money on, right? So there's two things that we're looking for. It's good ROI. The methods I just showed are actually ways to find more product, right? So there's really 3 or 4 ways probably 4 ways to find new product. Searching on the LacROI extension or using the CSV upload, which I showed you, which goes through what I just showed you, right? So let's go to here. All right, so if we're going to try to search for a product, one, you need to see if you are not branded or if you can sell this brand. So I think I can sell this brand. So number one, we are going to see if we can sell this brand. What I'm going to do is go into, let's say if I see this looks like a good product, I'm going to find this product on Amazon. What we're going to do is do this keyword search. We're going to check out the model or brand. So this is the model right here. Milwaukee is the brand. What I'm going to do is just grab this whole thing here. Grab this whole thing. Go. It comes out here, but let's go through this right here. Okay. So there's a 10 pack. We're looking at the 50 pack. It's going to be in here though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out this. I'm going to go to that 50 pack, which we saw on Amazon. First and foremost, we need to see if we can sell this brand. I'm going to go here, copy this ASIN. ASIN's up top here, and the ASIN is in the bottom right here. What I'm going to do is I have this Amazon search coming up right here. I'm going to type in that ASIN and search it. And then I'm going to see listing limitations. I personally can sell this new and I can sell this used. So I know I can sell this, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is going to go back. So that means, yes, I can sell this. I can sell Milwaukee stuff in general, right? So if I know I can sell one Milwaukee things, the majority of the chances I'm going to be able to sell multiple Milwaukee things. Obviously, search 1 or 2 things or probably 3 or 4 things before you start buying the Milwaukee brand or any brand you are able to sell. That's number one. So now we know we can sell Milwaukee brand. So what I'm going to do is do a few things to see if we can find a price, see if we can find some value on eBay or OfferUp or Mercari or anywhere you want to sell these products. I'm going to let's go to the eBay. Let's go to the LacROI extension. So this is a search function. This search function is going to be one of the ways to help find that brand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Milwaukee name. I'm also going to look up the sales rank. We have a sales rank chart on our website. I think it's like, let's see if we can find this. LacROI. It's going to be LacROI. I think it's what's that? What's our top ranking list called again? It's on our website. I know this by like heart already, so if I can go to YouTube, I can check it out. So if you go to our YouTube channel, it'll be on our YouTube channel. I think it's on this one. Don't hear my voice. Cool. It's going to be right here. So it's going to be the handy sales guide. It's going to be an ROI sales rank chart. So if we know Milwaukee is a tools and home improvement, anything in that 1%, it's actually more like probably 3 to 4% in the sales rank. So let's just do 1% for now. So we go down this 1%. We know we can sell anything up to 130,000. We're going to go here. We're going to click on, let's type in Milwaukee. Let's go to the category we just looked at, the tools and home improvement. Where is this? I can never find these. Tools and home improvement. We want to fill out this max price of whatever arbitrage number that's super high, because if it's below, it won't be able to find it. Let's go between 50,000 and that 130. I'm doing 50,000. You can do lower than 50,000 in terms of minimum sales. I like doing relatively higher because this is gonna be where we're bread and butter and our sweet spots at. The lower you go, the harder it's gonna be to find products, because if law of supply and demand, if there's more demand for that product, then the supply is gonna be smaller across all subsections of the internet, right? Might be able to find like some OfferUp shit, right? But then I'm going to do a few things. One, I'm going to start clicking on these products. Let's check out this one right here. So it's going to search that model number. So right now this is searching that brand and model on that baseline. So if it's searching a weird model number, so what we can do is we can save this to my top list. If the model number isn't working, and then we can edit there. This is actually not a bad product right here. Oh, tool only, $100. No, it's not. So this is at 0% ROI. So we'll just keep going down through these. Since none of these are gonna be good. And this one, tools are kind of hard, honestly. Let's see if this one works. Nope, this is not grabbing the correct stuff. And this brand and model right here isn't working, but we can add this to my top list. Let's see if this works. It's gonna be too high. We're gonna do this one next. Nope. So we're just gonna go down through these and see if we can find anything that has a good ROI. That's why I like doing those other ways that I showed before, is like going through eBay to Amazon, or using your people that you're going against, your competitors. Their stores are really useful. So that's why we grab these things in my top list. We're just honestly looking for things that have good margin, right? So I can fix this right now. So cutter, Milwaukee cutter, boom, save. Wire strips is spelled wrong. But yeah, so like right here, let's do this one we just did. What we're looking for is the reason why we searched this one. I think it might be this one. No, it is. So we search this, we pull up the title, and we see this high ROI percentage, right? So if we say this is high ROI percentage, we're going to check and see if we can sell this. So we're going to check and see if we can sell this by grabbing this ASIN right here. We can grab the ASIN right here, or just click on it. So I didn't even know we could sell this yet. All right, so we're gonna grab the ASIN here, go into your Seller Central, type that ASIN into the Add Product Seller Central. listing limitations. We can sell this in new condition. So we can sell this. This is a great product to get started with because we know it sells. We're also checking to see if the sales rank's good or if either the keeper looks good. So in this graph, the keeper looks great here, but then it just falls off. That's because either Keepa or Amazon changed in this right here, but it still looks pretty good. Or we're gonna run this Jungle Scout, and the Jungle Scout says it sells 7 a month, 7 and then 18 for other color. So then we have that product that we can buy, good ROI. So we're gonna check what the ROI percentage is at. So if we go, let's go back. Oops. So this is right here. So this product here is the product, exact same color. You can tell the colors right here. So I think this is the sand one right here. So this is the right color. So we can buy this at $10.99 and we can buy up to 9 of them. You see 72 have sold. I'm also going to check this guy's rating. I'm going to put this $10.99 into Amazon. There's a bunch of calculators out there. I use either AMZ Scout Calculator or Rev Seller. Both work fine. But let's check. Jump back in here. So I'm using Rev Seller right here, which works fine. I'm gonna put that 10.99 in. 10.99 gives us a 36% ROI. We make $4 off each product. Obviously, I like trying to go for things that have higher than $4. That's why I like going for high-end products. But $4 works really good. So we know we can sell 7 of these a month, and they will sell and make us $4 net profit because you can see the sales cost and what we buy it for. I don't know if that answers your question, and I can go over it again. And then hey, where does the CSV file come? Okay, so let me answer Doug's question real fast. Yep, that's right. So how can you tell if it's a 2009 model or an earlier year model? That's a good question. That's relatively kind of hard, right? Especially if you're going really like old stuff too. Like we've done some stuff that's like dead stock, and there's me that model difference. Majority of the time isn't going to matter too much, and the buyer's going to look at it, and either they can update the model, right? The majority of times the models, let's say we are selling an electronic, majority of the time the models, the new upgrade, there really isn't any components on the inside that are different. Just they have the new firmware or whatever you want. But we can always check the eBay listing. That's one good way to see. Ask the seller, or the model numbers normally change if it's like it should say V2. If the version updates on that model, it's gonna be V2, V3. Definitely, man. The new ones, we should be able to. We'll probably launch this new update tonight, so look for it tomorrow. This is probably the best update we've launched so far, just because the CSV upload is very helpful. Hendo, so where does the CSV file come from? Okay, there's 2 ways that we go through a CSV file. One, through our past sold. So we have like 1,400 units that we sold for in the past. I go through our sellers account, and I go to business reports, and then go in through that. There's a business report you can grab. There's a business report that you can grab, and you'll grab all the ASINs. Or you can use Jungle Scout, or there's like storefront stalker. I use Jungle Scout. It does fine, right? So there's a couple ways you can do Jungle Scout with that, right? You can just start running those searches. Let's do that Milwaukee brand. There's really 2 ways, or there's multiple ways, but there's really 2 ways we normally do it. One, on if we search a keyword or a model number or a brand on Amazon, and then we're going to grab that ASINs, right? So let's go back to here. Let's go to the Prime. Let's go to Milwaukee. Okay. So what we're gonna do here, so this is gonna be a blank search on a Milwaukee search. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this Jungle Scout. Again, there's a bunch of different apps. I like Jungle Scout because it does some other shit too. This is a Chrome extension. I think there's a link in one of our videos that gives, on that link we get some commission if you do use it, but I use it, so whatever. So this is what Jungle Scout's grabbing right here. It's loading everything, and it's grabbing all of these. It's grabbing the monthly sales for you. It's grabbing the daily sales. It's grabbing the price. It's grabbing a bunch of items for you, right? So what I'm doing is I am going, and whoops, didn't mean to do that. And I'm loading more results. So I'm gonna click on the Jungle Scout version. Let this thing load for a second time. I'm gonna load more results, because if I keep going down, it's gonna stop at 48, but there's a lot more than 48. This might actually work really good for you guys right now. If you have a brand that you really like, let's say you like Milwaukee and you buy Milwaukee, I'm gonna start loading all these results all the way down. I think your internet's kind of slow, or I have like my computer. I have too many tabs open, which is not gonna be helpful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna load all these results until monthly sales goes to 0. You'll see monthly sales is gonna take a couple seconds. It's gonna start going to 0. Like a bunch of them are gonna start going to 0. Just keep loading them down, yada yada yada. Okay, let's say these numbers are starting to go to 0. It's gonna take too long if I keep going down. So let's say these numbers become zeros now. It's like going like this. So if this number becomes like multiple zeros in a row, we'll stop, right? So these one random zeros is fine, doesn't matter too much because it's still grabbing a bunch of good information. We're gonna go over to menu, download CSV. You can also customize view or filter results, but let's download CSV. It's going to download CSV into a bulk CSV with all this information that you grabbed. So it's going to grab everything that we've got here. I'm going to bring it into here. Get rid of this stuff. I'm going to put it into a new spreadsheet, right? So I have it downloaded right here. I'm going to go in File, Import. I'm going to upload. I'm just going to drag. I use Google Docs. You can use any kind of file works fine. Replace current spreadsheet, import data. So now this is going to bring me everything that I just brought, right? So it's going to bring all the information. It's also going to bring all the ASIN numbers, right? So these ASIN numbers, you can do a one-off ASIN number, but I like doing this bulk upload. So what we're going to do is grab all these ASIN numbers that you found or you want to search, right? Oops. Good enough. Let's copy these over. All right, so I'm going to copy these over, and then I'm going to bring them to a separate spreadsheet. Let's get rid of all these things. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to put all these ASIN numbers in a separate spreadsheet. On the top of this ASIN list, it needs to say Amazon underscore ASIN, right? So if you say it needs to be underscore Amazon ASIN, and then I'm going to take this file, download, and I'm going to download it as a CSV file, right? So I'm going to download this as a CSV file. It's going to bring it right here, and then I'm going to go back into the LacROI extension, wherever that may be. Let's say it's here. Let me just go to eBay. I'm going to go back into the LacROI extension. I'm going to go to this top tab right here, the options tab. And then I'm going to upload CSV file. I'm going to choose the file we just downloaded. It's going to be the same freaking one. It's going to be hard to find. ASIN test lead sheet. Yep, this is it. I'm going to open this file up, and I'm going to upload file. So this file is going to now upload all those 150 units that we just got that we searched in Amazon into our Jungle Scout. And what it's going to do is start uploading these, and this will be in the My Top list. So once this uploads, all the things you just pulled will be in the My Top list. Here we go. So now you can see it's completed. So now all these Milwaukee things that we pulled down are going to be in the My Top list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the My Top list. So I'm going to go here, go to the My Top list, and then it's going to be all of these products right here. If you can see, this brand here is brand and it's some blank garbage and then null. So what it does is this is actually Amazon's data. So Amazon's data is not perfect all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this edit button. I'm going to, I'm not sure if this is the correct brand. Watch out, this brand might not be correct, but let's see if it is. So I'm going to take this brand, hit Milwaukee, and then I'm going to find that model number right here. I'm going to grab this model number, boom, copy it, put the model number in, and then save it. So now this is going to be what I'm searching. So you can either search this title, which is going to search this whole title, or you can click here and it's going to search this Milwaukee, and then it's going to search the model number. So now it's going to search here. Cool. So now we can see this Milwaukee is selling. It's going to take a little while. This will be relatively high in the Milwaukee. So this is sales rank. Rank's not really good actually. So this is gonna be a high sales rank. I don't think it's the right product, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run down these and see if there's anything that has that green ROI. So like this has green ROI, but the shipping cost is too high. Then if that's a no-go, I'm just gonna hit the next one. And I'm gonna, this is actually not a bad buy right here. Okay, so this is not a bad buy. 51%, a little high shipping cost, but this guy has make an offer. So this is actually relatively a good product to look into. So right now you can tell it's selling for $362. That means it's a 51% ROI before that shipping cost. Let's keep going down and see if we can find anything else real fast. 340, nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, garbage. The rest of them are garbage. This one's the best one by far. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's check this listing and make sure it's a good listing. Okay, it is something for that 362. It's a good rank in home and tools and improvement. Remember, we know that anything below 1% works relatively well. So we make $308 after fees. You can see this had a big spike up. This has very, very limited supply, so we can actually probably sell it for a little bit higher than what it's asking, especially if you have a prime. So the only person selling this is free shipping non-prime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see these boxes here. I probably could sell it for 384 right now. So I'm going to go 380, let's say 385 is fine. So then after fees, we make 327 bucks. Okay, so I got to think 327 bucks. Let's see how much this guy is selling this for. He's selling it for about, what, 280. So you're already making money. Not a lot in terms of like a big hit, but the thing is he has to make an offer and he knows that the shipping is high. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a 175 offer, which he might take, or he might go to 200. Wasn't accepted. Let's go 200. So 200. All right, let's sit here. If it doesn't accept that, okay. So it went through at 200. So at let's say we get it for that 245. Let's actually go back my top list. Let's see if we can get it for 245. So we know we can sell it at 385 right now because there's limited stock. And then if we get 245, if we can get if we can get it at 245 bucks, which is the offer we just released, we'll make $82 with 34% ROI, which is pretty damn good. That's right at the ROI percentage that we're looking for at our minimum. Obviously, we buy higher, we buy lower. We don't really buy too much lower than that. That's what the CSV upload does. It just speeds up the processing time to see how many items you can go through. I went through about 150 items in a day once we released that. Definitely. I did about 150 items when we first had the update, when guys did the first update, and we made $8,000 in 15 minutes. So it really speeded up the whole time process of how we can speed up things. So you can go through a lot of data really quickly, and if you like anything, you can save that data and keep going on. Yeah, so we do use IP alert. I need to update it for this computer, but we do use IP alert. Very, very useful. The big ones that love just tossing out those IP claims. Again, IP claims are just annoying, just in general, because you are legally allowed to do what we're doing. It's under the first sale doctrine. You are legally allowed to sell anything that is on the market as long as it's not fake. Cool. Yep. Hendo, if you do have Jungle Scout, it makes it easy. Just go to download whatever you are. So like we do, like if there's a brand that works for us, we bought things before, I'm just gonna grab all that brand and I'm gonna start searching that brand. So like let's say we've sold Milwaukee before, right? We have not in depth, right? Maybe one or two pieces here, just because we haven't jumped into it. But we should, because shit, looking at some good money. All I'm doing is thinking, I've sold Milwaukee in the past, thus it's probably going to sell again. Let me grab all these ASINs that work for me. I'm just going to type in on Amazon that's Milwaukee, and then start grabbing all of them down to when it all starts hitting zeros. You can go down as far as you can and then just filter it up and then just grab everything that doesn't hit zeros. And I'm just going to go through that, fix what I need to in terms of what we're grabbing from Amazon, and then just start running down through those. You're probably gonna get one or two hits because you're going to be able to do this so much faster. What the software does is just speeds up this search time. When we're going to be releasing it for like OfferUp, LetGo, and these other secondary marketplaces very soon. So all we're trying to do is, if you have good products you like to buy that you bought before or you want to search, we want to give you the options to search it 100 times faster. Because when we first started this, it was very, very slow. We still did relatively well because we were one of the first people in the markets, in the marketplace, but it took so long. It took so long to really search a lot of products, because really it's about numbers, right? If I go through 1,000 products in one day, there's a very good likely chance I'm going to find one product that works. Especially if you get into used. Used is even we're starting getting into used of things that we know it sells very quickly. since we're buying it bulk through some suppliers now. We're starting to get suppliers, right? So doing this eBay to Amazon thing, what's really interesting that we found out is that we're getting more suppliers through eBay to Amazon. Let's say you have a larger company and you don't really supply to anybody. You have the best price in the market. That's why you're selling it on eBay, one or two here. What we found is we've been finding these guys, like buying like 10 units from them and reaching out like, yo, do you guys have any more? And they're like, yeah, we have 400 units. I'm like, wow, okay. What can you do for the 400 units? Now we have a wholesale supplier in this chain, right? So you're scraping all this eBay data and finding these wholesale suppliers and good products and just bringing them back to you. It's the reason why we could scale so much faster than majority of like wholesalers is very labor intensive. You have to go through these lists, and if you have a list, everybody has a list, right? So it's very, very hard to scale really quickly. That's what we're trying to do with the LacROI extension, is to speed up the process with all searches. And if you buy on OfferUp Shipped is very good. Like, what do you OfferUp Shipped? That's a great place to look. I'm just grabbing all that data we have on our past solds. I'm just going through OfferUp Shipped and I'm starting to buy things. OfferUp Shipped is really good for products that move very fast on Amazon and that people like myself and you guys are buying, that already buy on eBay. And then the demand the demand goes up, so the supply decreases, right? So then we're going to OfferUp, Mercari, LetGo, and we're buying these things, right? So I think I have a video of like a TI calculator. There's like a TI calculator where I bought like 10 of them on OfferUp. It takes a little more time intensive because there's no software to help make this go quicker. But we started buy them, and they move instantly. So once they hit the sale room floor, they start rolling. Cool. Any other questions so far that I can answer? Why is the name LacROI? So the end of it's ROI, right? So the first software released and the software that you guys see now, it's just a tie off to the brand LacROI, the drink brand, but like the back end is ROI, return on investment. Like using our software gives you a LacROI, and we can like theme it as like we can base it. Picking a theme for company is kind of hard, right? So we're basing it off like bubbly, and like it makes it easy to we can brand LacROI funny just because of the name. Cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much the biggest things that we've launched so far. Again, I really like that the Jeopardy call from eBay to Amazon. If you guys are searching on eBay, it's fantastic. What are y'all doing for Christmas? I don't know. I was going to go to Europe to do some artwork stuff, but that fell through. So I might just stay here. It would have been nice to go to It would have been nice to go to Europe for sure. Cool. What about my people here too? How y'all sales doing? I'm interested. And what can we improve on like the software, right? It's not perfect, right? So what else can we improve on it? What can we, if you guys want to see like us like videos for us releasing, the more ideas you guys have, the better on what you guys are looking to see. You guys want, I can start searching stuff. I'll probably check the chat in a couple minutes. I'll start going down and searching. You guys can kind of see what I've been doing and what I'm trying to do with trying to find different products, right? So there's a few other ways that other than the CSV, I love this. Honestly, the new CSV upload is my favorite by far. But this is actually really helpful too. So let's go to a lot. So you guys can do, it's more time intensive, but it actually helps out with this new feature right here. What I'm doing with lots is, let's see if we find anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, we used to do this more often before we had our software. We do like $500 through like, you find a lot of weird stuff, but it works out. Again, you can go, I'm going to go new just to filter it. Wholesale makeup, I don't do anything with makeup. High frequency, nope. Interesting. No, all these like toys and lots are just kind of garbage. Let's see if we can. That's interesting. Let's see if this works. I don't think this is gonna work, but let's see. This might be interesting. Oh shit. This is actually it. Damn. Let's see if this is actually it. Um, sold out here. So it sells actually about 500 bucks right here. I sold it again. This is something I would be interested in looking at in terms of the price is super high. But Amazon fulfills it, so you know it's expensive. We can sell it industrial. It's like once in a blue moon. If you drop the price about 550, so let's say 550. This is the thing that might be interesting. 550. See what it's selling for. It's selling for a chunk of change. Industrial supplies. If you buy this for like latitude, this is on point with price. If you made an offer for like 100 bucks, if this is 100 bucks, I'd gamble at it. Um, FBA, I have no idea. I don't deal with any cards. Tube, Orlando, blah blah blah. You don't think you're gonna be able to sell FO dots, but let's check. The chance of us selling this is gonna be so small. You know, Amazon's gonna try to hold it. Yep. See up here. That's why I like this rep sellers because you can tell what's restricted instantly. But that might be a good thing. Honestly, this might be a good lot. Like if you got this cheap enough and broke it up on eBay, you might be able to sell and make some money. A lot of like weird stuff. Cans of Gerber. Any kind of food. It's like I do cans of Gerber. Gerber. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Gerber smooth HL. Blah 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 blah. This one's 12 ounces. Let's see. 19 ounces. 32 ounces. 19. 20. Pack of 6 though. Interesting though. If you ever we do some like we might come across randomly some like food products. If you do food products, watch out. Only thing with that is make sure. Honestly, this would be a good product to buy. Can we sell this? Restricted. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure we can sell this Gerber stuff. We can't sell it right now. Let's see if we can actually sell it. Search. Listing names. Request approval. What the hell? Huh, that's strange. Normally it shouldn't do that. It should tell you if you can or can't. Interesting though. But yeah, it's an interesting product. Let's go back. So what I'm doing here is I'm just running through PlayStation generic controllers. I don't think you're gonna be able to sell these, so let's skip that. Sony. So lots are really interesting just because there's so much weird stuff that comes out of it. And it's like a constant, it's always a constant new supply. If you do anything very, very broad like this, if you do anything broad like lots, you can find some good things. Here it is. You can find some good things, but it's me like more. It's gonna be harder to find just because it takes a little while. All right, so you can see it sells about one, two, not very many. Actually sold used here. It's all here. Camera, 1% now. Doesn't sell. Skip it. Wall Smart. Interesting. Let's see if this works. Oops. Controller. Let's see if this works. Smart switch. I don't think any of that's not gonna work. We're finding some weird stuff though. This is a great way to see if you can find anything that like uh one, can you sell it? Two, oh these stupid rocks. You'll see a bunch of these rocks though, over and over and over. Walgrim hanger blocks, parallel scarab. I don't really do too much toys. But I know a lot of people do toys, and a lot of people are on Gator from toys. You're on Gator from toys. This is fantastic. 25 new gigabytes. Let's see if this works. All these are all sponsored stuff, and anything that's sponsored, you want to skip. Ooh, maybe. Let's see. Q5. CR. No. It's gonna be a bunch of random things, though. This might work. Let me do a few more of these, and if it. Ooh. A lot of 20. This is a 816 gig. It's gonna network tableless. FTX, nope, different. But it's interesting. Like, if this brings it up, I would see if I can sell this brand. Like, can we sell this brand? Let's give it a quick check, because if we can sell this brand, then we can always check it out. This is a good way to start. This is actually how we started, just going through these used lots. Even though it doesn't sell very good. Actually, no, take that back. These sells decent. And Amazon's in it too, which if you can buy it cheap enough, it's a good way to beat them. You can tell it sells well, but there's actually a decent amount of movement in here. Because Amazon's in it. Amazon only gets in stuff that they know they can work with. 500 computer network transceivers. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check and see if we can sell this on. If we can sell this brand. Let's see if we can do that. Search. Listing limbs. We can. So let's see if we can grab some of this stuff. So I'm gonna do. So if we can sell this, I'm going to plug this in. This is actually a really easy way to do it. Let's grab the Shingle Scout stuff. When we're on this one, I'm gonna head out after this. So a lot of these things are not going to show, right? Because they're in these are in these side brands. I'm just gonna start checking one. I'll just check this one. This is expensive. No rating. If there's no rating, it's a telltale sign that's not good. So 314. This one's definitely gonna be decent, I feel like. It's only $18. That's the kicker. So check this key. Ooh, that's weird. This price. This one's gonna be maybe no go. I'm gonna skip this one. This brand might not be the best brand. Yeah, so I'll check the reviews here. So let's check this one here and see if this works. It's kind of cheap though. I try to stay with anything away from that's under 25 bucks. This one will sell. You can just tell by here on this bottom. So you can tell it's gonna move just by how many people are dropping off the listing. And maybe a few a month. Let's see if we can find this. So gigabytes, let's see if we can find anything that is the model number. Model, I think we have the one we just did. Okay. So other than lots are a good way to start finding things. What have I spelled? Nope. Cool. A bunch of them. If you can get these for super cheap, if you can buy this for like $5 a pop, it might be worth it. So 5 times 36, call like a couple $100. And that's not even worth it too much. So you can find this one. Because it's gonna eat the cost, the Amazon's fees. $11. So you can buy it for like, if you can get it for $5 a pop in bulk, yeah, sure, go for it. Other than that, not really worth it. Just $6 a unit is not very much. Okay. How about videos on sending in your first shipment for Graham? Definitely, we'll do one of those for you. Graham, cool. First shipment. Awesome. Yeah, we use inventory labs, but Seller Central works really relatively well. So you've never sold on Amazon before? No, just eBay. Good transition, honestly. eBay's starting to die, which is nice. That's why we're scraping a lot of the profit off. But yeah, definitely, we can make one of those videos for you for sure on how we send our first shipment in. We actually sent a large shipment in today, so it'll probably be early, actually late, probably on Friday. We'll probably make that for you. Does that work? Perfect. Other than that, guys, if you have any other questions, let me answer them now. If not, we are going to jump off. It's been an hour, and I am trying to go to sleep. Everybody's been sick, so can get off. When will the replay be ready? Replay should be up probably tomorrow. No problem, Doug. No problem, Bill. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll have one of these every Tuesday. So if you know anyone wants to watch it, or if you guys want to see it afterwards, either or, it's a great way to answer questions. So if you have any questions, other than that, guys, catch you later. Have a good rest of your weekends and nights. So I can stop this.